What's going on, Raider Nation? Raider Ed again bringing another short video. Raiders Primos here in the building. If you guys have not subscribed yet, please think about hitting the subscribe button. Also, like them thumbs up and hit the bell, and also share around the channel. Guys, we are growing. We are closing in on 400. Wanted to come on here real quick and give you guys a couple of updates leading in to week one's matchup against the Denver Broncos. We have an update on the right tackle, Mike McGlinchey, who has been missing some time nursing a knee sprain that he suffered at the beginning of training camp. Shout out to SI.com, who has been also reporting on this. They report saying carefully managing McGlinchey's recovery timetable has led to head coach Sean Payton sounding confident that the free agent pickup from San Francisco is firmly back on track. But McGlinchey turned a corner in time for Denver's joint practice sessions with the Los Angeles Rams ahead of the preseason finale, though he didn't play in the game. Sean Payton went on to say, I think good. I think what was important, the joint practices for him, I think were significant. He wasn't going to play in the game, but if you counted the reps and studied how much we did against each other, it was beyond a game. That was his goal, ramping up and being ready to get some real live work versus good people. I think that really helped him. The Broncos holding McGlinchey out of the real action was a no-brainer as time was being given to the second and third stringers to make a final push for the roster in the preseason finale. Despite the missed time nursing his injured knee, Payton appears confident that McGlinchey won't miss a beat when he finally jumps back into the deep end this coming Sunday. So it sounds like McGlinchey is it sounded like he is ready to start for the Denver Broncos on Sunday. So we are going to get that Mike McGlinchey and Max Crosby battle this Sunday, and that is a huge need for the Denver Broncos. And I love that because I want them to be at full strength, so there's no excuses when the Raiders go out there and we whoop some donkey booty. Also, you guys, shout out to the Las Vegas Review Journal and Vinny B for writing this article. He said the new Raiders safety opening eyes with play, veteran leadership. He less than one full practice into his return to the Raiders, running back Josh Jacobs saw what new safety Marcus Epps is capable of bringing to the defense. Epps as he has done on multiple occasions in his first training camp with the Raiders, absolutely reads where the ball was going on a pass play, made a decisive break toward the action, and came up with an interception. Josh Jacobs was marveled. Quoting Josh Jacobs, he said, damn, he got from one side of the field to the other and made a play that we thought was a touchdown. It's one of the multiple reasons why the Raiders targeted Epps in free agency and quickly signed the former Eagles defender to a 2-year contract in March. Epps was coming off of a season in which he led the NFC champions in defensive snaps and embodied Philly's attention to detail culture and ball hawking mentality. And almost from the moment he arrived in Las Vegas, he has spread that message to a defensive group that needs a handful of youngsters to turn the corner this year. And you guys, this is another free agent pickup that I think it was a sneaky free agent pickup. Marcus Epps, was he one of the top safeties on the board in free agency? No. You had guys like Jordan Poyer. You had Jesse, I believe Jesse Bates was out there. And the Raiders went out and got Marcus Epps. And I think Ziegler, again, shows his due diligence and his scouting, not just with rookies and guys coming out of college, but also looking around the league and looking at talent that he can bring in and looking at veteran leadership. And this is a guy that they're saying is changing the secondary and making them know the attention to detail, the ball hawking mentality. Anything we know about this defense is that they need to create turnovers, they need to create fumbles, and they need to attack the football when it's in the air and get interceptions. Turnover is the key to the Raiders defense making noise in 2023. Another article, shout out to yardbarker.com. They are talking about the Las Vegas Raiders ceiling and floor for 2023. The ceiling is 8-9. Since the Raiders are rebuilding, they probably won't make the playoffs this season, but they could be fun to watch. Their offense has Pro Bowlers and wide receiver Devontae Adams and running back Josh Jacobs. Adams led the NFL in receiving touchdowns last season with 14 in all 17 games, while Jacobs led the league in rushing yards with 1,653 in 17 games. They added more playmakers in free agency, including wideout Jacoby Myers and quarterback Jimmy Garoppolo. Each should excel under head coach Josh McDaniels. Both former Patriots know his system after he served as New England's offensive coordinator for 13 seasons. Last season, Las Vegas finished 12th in points scored and 11th in total yards. If the unit stays healthy, it could elevate into the top 10 in both categories. Their floor, 5-12. Jimmy G is injury prone, missing 30 games over the past 5 seasons. If he suffers another, the Raiders will flounder without him. Backup Brian Hoyer has a 16-24 starting record in 15 seasons. Rookie Aiden O'Connell flashed a upside in the preseason, but it might not translate into the regular season. Aside from selecting defensive end Tyree Wilson with a 7th overall pick in the draft, the Raiders didn't make any significant defensive upgrades. The franchise will regret this after it finished 26th in points allowed last season and will likely rank near the bottom of the league again. Plus, Las Vegas has the 10th most difficult schedule in the league. Via NFL research, it faces 6 teams who made the playoffs last season. Kansas City, who they played twice, the Chargers, who they played twice, Miami, Buffalo, Minnesota, and the New York Giants. You guys, of course, I'm going to disagree with yardbarker.com, but here is why. Everything it talked about Jimmy G's injury prone and that if he misses some time, that backup Brian Hoyer is going to go in. We know Aiden O'Connell's the guy that's going to go in. Not saying he would make anything better, but why is everyone talking about what if Jimmy G gets injured? What if Jimmy G gets hurt? I'm betting that Jimmy G is going to play 10 games. Why are we not talking about it if Jimmy G stays healthy? You know, even I talked about, what if Josh Jacobs gets hurt? Well, what if Josh Jacobs doesn't get hurt? When we're talking about his contract negotiations, if he doesn't get hurt, then the Raiders have a higher ceiling. The only reason their ceiling's at 8 and 9 is because people believe that the Raiders, that Jimmy Garoppolo is going to get hurt, and the Raiders will force to put in Aiden O'Connell early when they probably don't even want to. But also to talk about this defense, they think Tyree Wilson, he isn't a huge upgrade or he's not going to elevate the defense. He's probably not, but they do have some guys on that defensive backfield. You got Jacorian Bennett as Marcus Epps, as I said. Merrick maybe pairing up with Epps may make him have a breakout year. You also have Marcus Peters, like I said, pairing up with Jacorian Bennett. The linebacker unit is the only issue that I see with this defense. Other than that, this defense can really, really be a sneaky defense. Well, am I saying they're going to be top 15, top 10? No, I'm not. Could they be ranked 20, ranked 22? Yeah, they could. And they likely are going to be better than they were last year. Max Crosby said it best, that he is tired of the defense getting a lot of bash of them for the past years. Well, the defense has really not lived up to par these past years, but maybe this could be the season that the Raiders at least get to rank 20, rank 19, maybe go into that top 20. But it's the turnovers and the sacks that I'm really looking forward to, that we can get after the quarterback and we can create some turnovers on the defensive side of the ball and get this high-powered offense the ball back. But yeah, guys, I just want to come on here, update you guys real quick. Let me know down in the comments down below, what do you guys think the ceiling is for the Las Vegas Raiders? What do you think their floor is? Do you think Jimmy G could play a full season? Is he going to get hurt? Are we going to have to expect that? Is Tyree Wilson going to be that rookie that has a breakout year his first year, pairing up with Max Crosby and Chandler Jones? Do you guys have confidence in Marcus Epps that he can be the leader of the secondary? Also, will the Denver Broncos, will Mike McGlinchey, do you guys think he is going to be 100% against Max Crosby? hey, if he's out there, he's 100%. I want to play the Broncos at full strength. So because like I said, I want no excuses when the Raiders go into Mile High and they whoop some donkey ass. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section. On the way out, guys, hit that subscribe button if you guys haven't already. Also, hit that like button, hit that bell so you guys won't miss any live shows that we are doing. Like I said, we have a surprise live show coming up. So guys, hit that subscribe button, hit the like so you guys can know when the news drops for that. Also, we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. You guys have an amazing, amazing rest of your day. See you guys in the next one.